It's a real pleasure and privilege for me to be here, to be part of Dentons Rodyk Dialogue this year. The theme of today's dialogue, Forging a Path to Excellence, the Singapore Experience. Sharing ideas, exchanging views, reflecting Asia's legal, business, cultural and economic landscape. I believe that in our path to excellence, we must be able to identify the difficulties ahead of us.
We are fortunate today to get thought leaders who will come today to discuss and to see how a small, tiny island has become a key gateway to Asia and in the world.
Times are changing. We need to think about how we can lead in Asia and creating uniquely Singapore models, but we need to think ahead. We need a plan for the future. And this is an example of Singapore doing just that.
Emerging from the pandemic, Singapore must not only survive but also thrive in these circumstances. Despite the challenges that we may face, we can do a lot more together, collaboratively, to make sure that we can not only meet these challenges but also forge our own way forward.
I think today's event was very insightful and informative. We got to hear many perspectives across various industries about the various challenges that Singapore is facing, and these are very real challenges that we see panning out day to day.
It was good that we had interdisciplinary perspectives of the issue and the topic for today's dialogue.
I found it very meaningful because it's about bringing like-minded Singaporeans coming together to talk about the challenges that Singapore faces and what we collectively need to do as we forge the path ahead.
AI will reinvent work and really invent businesses because up to 40% of the working hours will be augmented or automated by Gen AI.
I like the panel discussion the most, especially when the members of the audience got to ask some questions as well. I thought the question about climate change was quite good and Minister Edwin Tong answered that very well.
They cover a lot of topics which I think go beyond strictly law, and I truly learned a lot about other considerations and stakeholders.
And I think that's the secret to our success, coming together and strength of the nation to come together. And I think that's really the secret behind Singapore's excellence.